Здравствуйте. Меня зовут Dosbayev Kairat. Я ученый.
Hello, my name is Kairat Dosbaev, a scientist from Kazakhstan who has been studying anti-gravity for over 40 years. During this time, I developed the anti-gravity theory. Believe me, this is revolutionary knowledge. Moreover, over the 40 years of developing the anti-gravity theory, I realized that all of humanity's knowledge, all the achievements of modern science, constitute no more than 1% of the total knowledge encompassed by the anti-gravity theory. In this regard, I can confidently say that human history will be divided into periods before and after the discovery of the anti-gravity theory. Because anti-gravity is not just engines and lifting mechanisms, it is new fields in biology, medicine, computer science, physics, and other fields of science and technology, which I will discuss later. What do we know about anti-gravity today? Modern science dismisses it as a myth, as something unreal. Meanwhile, you will be surprised to realize that anti-gravity is within us and all around us. Today, we need to understand that if there is gravity, then anti-gravity is always nearby. It's like yin and yang. Please remember, gravity is the mass of matter. Anti-gravity is its form. Anti-gravity is within us and around us. The growth of plants, humans, and animals, their forms, all are manifestations of anti-gravity. Anti-gravity, as the form of matter, is born from the structural vacuum of matter. Our universe expands thanks to the release of anti-gravity from the structural vacuum of space. The main question is how to release anti-gravity from the structural vacuum of any matter. Let's ask ourselves, how does the release of anti-gravity from matter occur naturally in nature? In nature, the development of form and structure in plants and animals occurs according to the Fibonacci sequence. The relationship between the parts of a tree, its crown and branches, the relationship between the coils of a sunflower seeds, and other plants, all obey the Fibonacci sequence. The relationship between the parts of the human and animal body also obeys the laws of this sequence. Moreover, the development of galaxies also follows the laws of the Fibonacci sequence. This phenomenon has long been known. Humanity knows about it, but little else. A deep understanding of this phenomenon is lacking. I maintain that the Fibonacci sequence is a natural anti-gravity sequence. The question is, how is this phenomenal sequence applied in UFO anti-gravity engines? To understand this, let's consider how a natural anti-gravity engine works, using a tree as an example. A tree, by relating its parts according to the Fibonacci sequence, acts as an anti-gravity receiver, a solar ray collector. Sunlight irradiates the tree, parts of which are embedded with the anti-gravity Fibonacci sequence. Thanks to this, the tree grows and rises above the ground. Of course, minerals, water, and organic materials contribute to tree growth. But these are all secondary factors. The growth of a tree, as an object with form and structure, is achieved through the release of its natural anti-gravity. According to the theory of anti-gravity, the individual anti-gravity potential of a plant or animal is embedded in its genome. UFO engines also utilize the natural principle of anti-gravity output. Around the perimeter of a UFO is a special material that captures light pulses. The intensity of the light pulse is so great that at a certain point inside the UFO fixator, anti-gravity is released, creating a stable levitation force. This type of engine is used in UFOs. Essentially, a UFO is a circular anti-gravity engine. At the center of the engine is an emitter, a generator of light pulses. Light pulse fixators made of special materials are installed around the UFO. The emitter emits light pulses with a Fibonacci periodicity. These pulses enter the fixator material. It is no coincidence that UFOs flicker with lights around their perimeter. This is the work of the light pulses that enter the emitter. The luminous holes located around the UFO's circumference allow excess light pulses to be discharged from the retainer into space. The engine's rounded shape is no accident. The UFO's saucer-like shape is due to the distribution of the retainer's material around its circumference. This allows the craft to maintain good stability and control in space. The anti-gravity drive's operating diagram is described in more detail in the 5 basic lectures on anti-gravity. I am confident that after studying them, talented engineers will be able to build an experimental anti-gravity drive. You will find a link to the 5 basic lectures on anti-gravity below.